You know, so I mean, nobody. I'm sure there's one or two that was just like, you know, no, it's real, no, it's fake, you know, and it just starts all over again. But I didn't get anything of people saying like, shame on you, sir. You know, I mean, people see that seemed to be the reaction because I mean, and that's my thought on everything. I mean, even stuff that we say is fact. I mean, it's like it's still coming from people, and people are flawed, and people can make mistakes. I mean, I'm always open to a possibility that something is not what it is. You know, for anything. You know, so. That kind of stuff doesn't surprise me when, you know, I hear the stuff. I mean, that's honestly just my reaction. It's like, I don't know what to think. It seems like their purpose was just to raise awareness. Well, it did that, so I mean, it seemed to worry, you know, but maybe it did too well, because now people are just like, no, he's already out of power. No, he's in power. He's dead. He's alive. I mean, so, I mean, that's just the fun of the internet, is what do you believe and what do you not believe. So I didn't get much backlash on that. For the autism one, the RSH Christmas one, I didn't really get a ton of backlash, but I was sort of saying to myself, if anybody complains, I'm taking it down, because I don't know if this joke works. And somebody did say, you know, I mean, someone who did have Asperger's and stuff like that, just like, you know, I have this, I want to tell you about, you know, many of us are very high functioning and stuff, and I just, it was like just, I'm sure he didn't expect it. I just wrote back, you're absolutely right, I'm taking it down. Whoa! Okay. and a lot of people with, you know, with autism too were just like, oh, I thought that joke was fine, blah, 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 blah. And like, great if you did, I didn't. And I thought it was bad things. So that's why I took that down. Let's do sword!
Do you ever plan on reviewing Romeo plus Juliet, considering you reviewed Moulin Rouge?
That Romeo plus Juliet?
DiCaprio.
Oh, is that really what it was called, Romeo plus Juliet? You know, probably not, because I give that movie credit for trying it. I think some stuff does work. Most of it doesn't, but it's like, I don't know. It's like I have a little bit more admiration for that movie, even though I don't think it necessarily all comes together. But it's like, I can see how it could, and parts of it were effective. So probably not. I don't know if I can get much out of that.
If you could choose the next the next cartoon series that Michael Bay would ruin, what would it be?
It had to be My Little Pony.
For shame!
All the ponies would have breasts. Suddenly the male ponies would be like the stars. You know, the male ponies would just be like, oh no! Lotions! Yeah, I mean, and somehow there'd be like a mega pony, and then the ponies come together and form this giant robotic pony. Yeah, with big pony balls. Yeah, it's unbelievably great. The black ponies would be like, you know, brother, shut up! They have golden teeth and, oh my god, we have to make this happen!
Video forthcoming.
That seems to be sort of like, I think that's like almost like a meme that's becoming now. It's just, what if Michael Bay did it? You know, and just people love doing their variations on it. That might actually be fun. Let's go back over here. Let's do Insano! Science!
Why no Pixar?
What was that?
Why no Pixar and Disney Summer?
Oh, why no Pixar and Disney December? I might do a month like just dedicated to Pixar films or something like that. Honestly, simply because I have a real love for the hand-drawn animated. I mean, I'm a cartoonist, so I love that stuff. I love looking at artwork. And I love Pixar, and I love computer animated films. I like the hand-drawn a little bit more, and I can talk about it a little bit more. But yeah, I can do Pixar.
What's your favorite Pixar movie?
My favorite? I'm trying to think if there's anything that got better than Up. Up's probably my favorite. Honestly, really, just for that first 10 minutes. Yeah. And the rest is great. The rest I think is classic, but it's like that first 10 minutes, that girl, I mean, again, it's like if they could just make a movie on her, you know, in the opening, I thought that was just one of the most enjoyable characters. And then the love story after it, I love that. A favorite picture?
Wall-E.
Yeah!
It was Rob the Robot, the movie. That was awesome. I really, really love that movie. I love, but those first 10 minutes are hard to watch now because they're just gonna make me cry. So if I was to just kind of put one in, Brent, what?
Cars too.
Brazilian cars. Ratatouille, I really like that.
And actually, one of the reasons I want to do actually a Pixar month is that actually I do like Wall-E, but I don't get into it like everyone. I love the first half, and then the second half I think it's really just okay. And my brother and I love talking about why we didn't think the second half quite worked and stuff. So it's like, that'd be fun to talk about because I love to hear people go what, and go crazy about it. So and that's what I loved about doing Disney December. I love taking movies that people consider like their favorites or their classics, and I was like, you ever thought about this? This is my take, and share with me your take and stuff like that. So I like that stuff. I like talking very honestly about movies and seeing other people's reactions to it. Let's do American flag.
How do you survive being so awesome?
I was gonna be so awesome. I take an awesome pill every day. It keeps me cool. And yeah, that's my answer. Let's do. Where was Marty McFly? There you go. And everyone's like, what? They got to stand up because everyone wants to see the cosplay. Yeah,
Marty.
I love it. Favorite Spielberg movie? Yeah, I'm actually not a huge Spielberg guy. I like the films okay, but I'm not like, you should do it. No, not. Hobbit stuff, of course, yeah. I can't. Actually, probably, it's because I'm weird, honestly, Last Crusade. Mostly just the interaction between, I think that's some of the best action. I remember there was one time when I was younger, I was babysitting these kids and they never saw Last Crusade, so I put it on. And then they start having, whatever they're talking, like little kids doing, sometimes watching the movie. When it gets to the scene with the tank, at the end, they were all standing up in front of the TV. I mean, it's like, that is some of the best action, and I love that. It doesn't have to be kung fu, it doesn't have to be all this. I mean, it's just a great setup, and these characters hate each other, you want to see them fight and stuff, and just great villains, a great female lead, also villain, and just Sean Connery. Yeah, and I really like the interaction between Harrison Ford and Sean Connery. You really buy they were father and son, and you see how he was raised and how he wasn't always there, but he's trying to teach himself reliance and was that right? Love that stuff. That's like, for such a silly concept, looking for the Holy Grail, I thought that was a very adult movie. Let's see, let's do Beak there. I went around your head there. Oh.
There you go, Dad.
I was like a pony, whatever.
With the release of Cars 2 being pretty crappy and Toy Story 2 and 3 being really successful, what do you think of Monsters Inc. 2?
Oh, I love the idea. Actually, when the first movie came out, I said, I want to see Monsters Inc. 2. I want time to go by and I want the kid to grow up. And I want her to connect with the monster again. I thought, that'd be awesome. Because that's what I liked about the Toy Story. When Toy Story 2 came out, and they left that open, and you afraid what's going to happen? Nah, I'm like, oh my god, I want to see him do Toy Story 3. And they did exactly what I thought they were going to do. Have him go to college, is he going to keep the toys right? It's like, I love those stories. And that's the next logical step. It's a prequel. It's a prequel? Yeah, it's like, the monster's high. Oh, that's stupid. No, you know what? It could, if they try it, see if it works. I shouldn't be so close-minded, but I want to see a sequel. Prequels have a great track record. Yeah, exciting because you don't know what's going to happen, right? Yeah, you don't know who's going to make it out.
A lot of people think that the little girl in Toy Story 3 is Boo.
Oh, really? That'd be a weird evolution. That must be a scarred kid. Like, she sees monsters, the toys are coming alive. Her therapist is going to have stories.
They're all the Easter eggs Pixar puts in their films.
Yeah, it could be. Let's see. Let's do Crown there.
Oh, me.
No, the Golden Crown, the cute just yeah.
I actually have 2 questions.
2 questions?
Yeah, number 1 is for all of you, out of all the, I usually call them either like memes or like running jokes of all the people on the site. what's your favorite?
Favorite meme?
Running joke.
Like,
Like running through like ours or someone else's?
like of course, or anybody's.
I mean, in terms of my own, Smart. Yes, No, I like it simply because the guy who said it is, I mean, just the nicest guy. He's one of the hardest working people I know, and he does these photoshops for the site, and he builds sets for the fourth year. He's been cameraman. He said all this stuff. He's going to be known as the Sparkle. And that's why that just cracks me up, because I know that guy, and he's so nice, and I just love how into it he got. So I like that one.
Of my own, anytime I get an excuse to be nude for something.
Like your most recent video.
Oh my god. In terms of somebody else's, in Phelan's videos, whenever there's a character in the movie named Doug, it cuts back to Phelan and he just goes, oh, Doug. The picassie of you hitting him on the head. That's pretty funny.
I know what you're saying.
Oh, what do you think mine is? Because go ahead.
No, seriously.
Oh, no.
I guess it's my only running joke, but no, I couldn't think of one for mine. Mine was also from Phelan. I love it every time that he is obligated to say what other shows actors have been in who are the movie he's reviewing, because otherwise he knows he's going to be bombarded with people who said, you forgot to mention that they were in this. So he's like, and so, who was in this show?
Let's see, let's do a Green Man there.
What is your favorite meme anyway?
My favorite meme?
Yeah.
Like, just in general, the ones that, I mean, people are trying to kill it already because I guess they're just tired of memes. But it's like, I thought it was a clever setup. Was the, what was it, like, what my job is, what people think it is, what my parents think it is, and stuff. And it's like, yeah, it's like, it's a formula, but it's like, every time I see one, it makes me laugh.
You need to do one.
You know, it's like, they are clever. I mean, it's like, I think people are just tired of the formula, and it popped up so fast and it was going, but it's like, every time I see one, it always made me laugh, so I think it's a good formula.
You need to do one for yourself.
I need to do one for myself. I don't think I'd be good at that. Maybe that's why I think they're so funny, because it's like, I can't think that way, so I think this is good.
Oh yeah, also, do you ever watch Irene Gamer parodies?
What was that?
Do you ever watch Irene Gamer parodies?
Irene Gamer parodies, that's how good this is.
Third-rate gamer.
Watch the third-rate gamer on YouTube, please. It is genius. It's very funny.
Let's do in the back of the door there.
Yeah, hypothetically, if you had to ride a pony to save your life, which one would it be?
Well, you're female, so you're not a brony. Is that just
A Pegasister.
A what?
A Pegasister.
It's a honing.
You are weird. I don't watch the show. No, okay. Because I should just start every panel with this, because everyone's like, what do you think of my little buddy? I don't care.
Notice how some people are attacking. Those are the bronies.
Yeah.
I mean, I saw one episode because I had to do a bit for an Ask That Guy, so I did a little bit of research. I looked on Wikipedia. It's not bad, and there's effort put into it. I'm sure it's better than the original. But I don't quite get the obsession. If you like it, great. Shut up. And I think it's great that, guys are like, hey, we're not being, bombarded by gender roles. Great, shut up. So, that's sorry, I just don't watch the show. That's the laser shit.